Hey guys, it's me, 8444. Today, guys, I'm going to give you guys my match review of Barcelona 4, Athletic Club nil. So, like I said, guys, in my match reviews from what I'm going to do is going to do 5 things that we learned from today's game and so forth. So, as I said, if you're new out here, considering the subscribe button down below, we're getting very, very close to 1,000 subscribers. As of time recording this video, I'm at 989. So, it would be awesome if we could reach it by the end of this month and so forth. And also, please help me get my watch hours. Right now, as of today, I'm at 2,600 watch hours. So, I want to try to get 1,400 more watch hours by the end of this year. So please, by all means, please help me achieve my goal. Anyways, without further ado, let's go ahead and talk about the 5 takeaways from the game. There will be some editing. There will be some text that will be popping up throughout the screen during the video. I'll try to edit those out. So let me know if you guys think of that in the chat. Comment section below. Sorry. My first takeaway is that Barcelona are amazing in La Liga. I think with this victory, it just shows that Barcelona, when it comes to La Liga, they tend to show up. Barcelona are just La Liga. They're just great in La Liga, which is awesome to see. That it's good to see that we can perform very well in the league, even when we are not at our best, And it's crazy that we haven't even conceded a goal at home this season. This is incredible. We haven't conceded a goal at home this season, and the goals we have conceded have obviously been on the road against Real Madrid. And it's good to see that we've been taking La Liga seriously because Real Madrid have been looking good too. They've been looking amazing as well. And so I think this just shows that La Liga is going to come down to the very end and that Barcelona is dominant in La Liga. Now, does this translate well for Europe? Not necessarily. I think in Europe we're obviously more tested. And I just think that just shows how weak La Liga is compared to Europe. Because obviously I don't want to get too much into this, but let's be real, guys. A lot of the La Liga teams in Europe have been very disappointed this season, particularly in the Champions League. Now, in the Europa League and the Conference League, they've actually done decently well. Like, I'm looking at Sociedad, they've actually done decently well. They're top of the group. Betis is top of the group, and the Villarreal is. But in particular for the Champions League, Real Madrid have been amazing, as per usual. Sevilla have been very underwhelming. They're third in the group right now. Atletico Madrid may not even advance to the Champions League round of 16. And obviously, we know the situation with Barca. We're probably not going to advance. So, one of the two of the teams, Sevilla and Barca, will likely not advance. Atletico Madrid, I still think they'll find a way to advance somehow. Stay tuned for my Champions League predictions video, which will be coming out tomorrow, by the way. But I think it just shows how Barcelona can always turn up in La Liga, even when in the Europe it's not looking so good. So I think they're a different gravy indeed. And I think the La Liga title race will be very hot and feisty. My second takeaway is that Frenkie de Jong was fantastic in the midfield. Frenkie de Jong was incredible in the midfield. Once again, he was dominating the show and was just a beast. I mean, I just think that the way he's playing is incredible. And I just think that Frenkie de Jong is a player that we need to see more of him in the holy midfield role. And I thought he was great today. I thought he was fantastic whatsoever. Now, for my third takeaway, it was the left winger situation. I want to talk about this real quick. So Xavi basically played it was sort of like a 4-4-2, basically. We played with 4 midfielders, and Pedri was actually playing. It was 4 midfielders on paper, but Pedri was actually playing more on the left wing, which was very strange because obviously Pedri is not really a player that's a midfield. He's more of a winger. More of a midfielder rather than a winger. But I thought he was decent on the day, creating those through balls and everything like that. And I just think that for me, perhaps potentially what Xavi can be doing is maybe we should do this from now on. Have Busquets, Pedri, and Gavi, and Busquets, Pedri, Gavi, and Frenkie de Jong be in the midfield, and then have Lewandowski, and on the right wing we try out either Dembele, Rafinha, or Ferran Torres. And I just think it'll be really, really interesting to see whether Xavi will continue to work with this or not. It was a kind of a huge gamble, and it paid off in the day. So I think that just shows how even Xavi is kind of experimenting there, and I just think the gamble paid off today. So I think it was good. My next takeaway for this game was Dembele. Dembele was fantastic on the day. Dembele getting 3 assists on the day. He was cooking Athletic Club's back line. He was so good. He was dominating their fullbacks, so their flanks and everything. He was just so good on the day. I was very, very happy with his performance. And I just think that it shows that he is capable. He wants to be that Barcelona guy. He wants to hold that mantle, and I just think that he's been really, really good. And I just think that Dembele shouldn't be benched. I think Dembele on quality shouldn't be benched. And so, as I said, very, very good performance from Ousmane Dembele, of course. And now for my final takeaway. is that Barcelona, um, they're gonna do well this season. I think in La Liga in particular, they'll do well. And I think I'm curious to see how Barcelona approach that game against Bayern Munich because of the fact that obviously we're in a very difficult position where we're pretty much relying. We're seeing what Inter's gonna be doing against Victoria Pleasant, and yeah, we'll see what they do. And yeah, like I said, man, Xavi with this lineup today, out there, but a great lineup. I was happy that Balde was starting. I was happy to see that he didn't use Alonso. He used Eric Garcia and Jules Koundé. A right back, he did Bellerin and the midfield. So I think Javi's finally learning his mistakes. I think that's my fifth takeaway is that he's learning his mistakes. That hey, that I can't put Alonso as a center back, otherwise he's exposed and everything like that. So it's good to see Xavi is learning on the go. But let's see how this goes well. Because like I said, guys, what's going to happen this season is this: we're going to do well in La Liga this season, but will we do well in Europe is the bigger question. And I just think that for me, Barcelona is still not at the Europe's best. We'll always be a great La Liga team, but in order for us to be a great Europe best, we need to have our full team available. And obviously, I don't know if Xavi is really the man for us in the Europe. So yeah, we'll see what happens. So like I said, guys, I'm very, very happy with the win. I'm just going to quickly go over the goals real quick. So the first goal was scored by Ousmane Dembele. Ousmane Dembele hits a shot. Unai Simon saves it. And then someone, one of the players put a cross into the box for the Dembele header. Let me just go quickly check who got the cross for the Dembele header real quick. So let me check who got the cross there. Real quickly, it was a good cross. I believe it was on one of the. I believe it might be Pedri, but I want to go ahead and double check real quick. Yeah. Let me see. Right here is actually from Lewandowski. Lewandowski actually got the assist. That's actually right. And then Ousmane Dembele plays a brilliant through ball for Roberto, and Roberto scores to make it 2-0. It was a little deflection there, and the third goal was scored by brilliant assist from Dembele, and he pretty much glides past Yuri and Lewandowski. Man, the way he was able to maneuver his way, he turns DeMarcos with ease and strokes the ball to make it 3-0. Then the fourth goal was scored by obviously Ferran Torres, and he came on, and Ousmane Dembele played another assist. So yeah, Ousmane Dembele, man, hat-trick of assist on the day. Very, very happy with his performance, and let's hope that he can do this in Europe, because that's really my big criticism with Dembele is that he's just not really been good for us in the Champions League particular. I feel like it's my major criticism and so forth. So as I said, I hope you guys did enjoy this match review. Like I said, guys, there's probably a lot more talking points we have in the comment section below. Some people will always say, what about Barcelona's defense? We've been looking really solid, which has been true. We have, like I said, I've already mentioned earlier in the video that Barcelona haven't conceded at home this season. And I believe we have the best defense in La Liga this season, which is very, very good to see. So, as I said, there's a lot of talking points we have in the comment section below. But that's the point in the comment section below. You guys can give me additional thoughts. And, of course, if there's any major things I didn't discuss in this video, let me know in the comment section below. Obviously, I remember Pedri actually had a really good chance to score. I believe Ousmane Dembele played another great pass. He hit the post, I believe. And there's probably some other brilliant chances we've had. And so forth. So I hope you guys did enjoy it. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Remember, guys, to subscribe to the channel. As I said, getting closer to 1,000 subscribers. Like this video if you did enjoy. Make sure, guys, if you guys made it all the way to the end of this video, who would you give your man of the match? And my man of the match is going to be for Ousmane Dembele. He is my man of the match. So I hope you guys did enjoy. And I'll see you guys later. Peace out.